The effort to legalize recreational marijuana is dominating the headlines as we inch closer and closer to the November election. But it's medical marijuana that is the focus of a newly created bureau to regulate an industry already thriving here in California. The state is holding a series of regulatory meetings with the public. But tonight we're asking, why did it take 20 years for the state to take steps to regulate it? CBS 13's Drew Bolea is getting answers tonight.
A think session with marijuana industry leaders, the public, and state agencies happened in Citrus Heights today.
What is a transport? We want to stay on the forefront of the newest regulations and the newest laws.
Kimberly Cargyle is the director of therapeutic alternatives in Sacramento. The marijuana industry was self-regulated for 2 decades, and now the state is getting involved.
Any regulator should absolutely listen to the industry they're regulating.
We're responsible for the state licensing and enforcement structure for medical cannabis.
Lori Ajax was the former director of the Department of Alcohol and Beverage Control. She was appointed by the governor and was budgeted $10 million to run the Bureau of Medical Cannabis.
Making sure we're protecting the patient, the public, the environment.
At today's meetings, they discussed dispensaries, distributors, testing of products, growing, and transportation.
We're providing information on some specific concepts we have for the regulation and getting input and feedback from the public.
Until now, marijuana had been operating without state input and oversight.
The problem is that there was sort of a patchwork of rules across the state.
Nate Bradley with the California Cannabis Industry Association says that state lawmakers stayed away from marijuana for years, and that Prop 64, which would legalize recreational marijuana in November, was partially the catalyst to get the state on board with regulation.
If the state legislature wanted to say in how the initiative looks, the only way to do that was to regulate medical.
The marijuana industry, of course, is evolving, and come November, Lori Ajax's office could grow with the passing of Prop 64. Well, Sacramento City